Yeah. It is
Oh,
higher.
yeah, that makes sense, because your computer doesn't have to run anything, 'cause it's a capture card.
Okay, hi everybody, we're back. It's time for Sonic Robo Blast 2. Why is my controller not connecting? Controller, you need to connect. There it goes. Disclaimer, we are not affiliated with Twitch.
Disclaimer, we're not affiliated with butts.
Now I gotta remember where I put the game on my computer.
Elena, you do this every single time.
I don't my computer's very unorganized, okay? I'm sorry.
You should just put a shortcut to the folder on your desktop.
Yeah, well, you think I'm smart? You think I think about things like that?
No.
Well, there you go.
Oh, well. Oh, God. I'm excited to do this.
Do I have it in downloads or documents?
Oh my God.
That's the question of the evening.
Well, just because of both and
Sonic Demo Encore. Sonic Encore Demo, excuse me. Sonic Before the Sequel Aftermath. Sonic Before the Sequel.
No,
Sonic...
you said the word Sonic? No, it'll just be SRB2, I think. Just
Sonic
SRB2.
Islands. I'm not searching, I'm just looking at my files.
Why won't
in
you
order.
Just search the folder, please?
Because I don't. That's gonna take longer than looking with my eyeballs. Sonic Ball, Sonic Hexacide. There it is. SRB2.
Okay.
So it was in downloads.
Hey there, Mellow Jacket. Okay, so Elena. Okay, so I need you, right? Okay,
welcome to my famously unprepared streams.
Okay, so Elena, is there a folder in SRB2's folder called add-ons?
Oh wait, I shouldn't be running it yet. We need to put the things in there.
I mean, you can have it running and just put the things in. It's
that
fine,
works?
I think.
Well, whatever. Let's just... So what am I supposed to do? There's like an order to this?
Okay, so just put Neo Sonic and Neo Palm Tree into add-ons, right? Okay.
Neo Sonic
and Neo Palm Tree.
Neo Palm Tree
into the add-ons.
I feel like I'm like a first grader. You're trying to like get to do something.
You're clearing out mod submissions? Is it going well? I don't like. I have no idea. Like, is that good? Are most of them alright? Okay, so Elena, once those are in the folder, right? Okay, go to SRB2 and go to add-ons, right?
Hold on a second. Let me adjust some volume things here for a second, real quick.
Okay, I'll let you adjust some volume things.
I'm gonna make you a little quieter so the game can be a little louder.
Okay.
Why does this won't run in the background? Unfortunately, I wanted to have it running in the background so there would be some like background music while we're messing around.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I think there might be a way of making it do that. Maybe I think this might be an option to pause when.
I'm an option.
You're an option.
Copy. So I just put them in the. I just put them in the folder. Well, there's a folder that says add-ons. Do you put them there?
Yeah, you put them in the add-ons folder.
Okay.
Just because it's convenient. And once you've done that, go back to the game and then go to the add-ons option in the options. Like in the options in the
here they are
in the menu. Yeah. Okay. So
now what do I do?
Okay. Select Neo Sonic first, and then select the other one, and then the game will reboot because it's a level.
Okay. And now what do I do?
And then you should.
Oh, let me get chat up. I lost chat. There we go.
And then you should be able to just go and then start a saveless run, and it will have that level.
Game. No file.
I would suggest, no file. Also play as Neo Sonic.
Neo Sonic is slipperier. That's quite the word. Unbelievable speeds in the blink of an eye. I'm gonna die.
Oh yeah, that makes sense, Mellow Jacket.
Oh, he leans.
That's like an interesting thing about dealing with internet communities, I imagine. It's just the amount of children. It's weird. Okay, so number one, right, okay. Number one makes sense, children. You know, stuff like that. Number 2, it's always wild to me the amount of children that get into stuff like this, like modding obscure games which in themselves are mods and stuff like that.
Is there a Pac-Man sound effect in here? I keep hearing a little...
Maybe it's the Pac-Man sound?
It's the sound from when the ghosts are, like, fleeing after you eat them, where it goes choo 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 choo, but just one of that sound.
Maybe it's that, I don't know. Do you think I'm an expert on anything? Do you think I went to school? I didn't go to school.
I don't think that part, but I think you're an expert.
But yeah, Elena, this is a level I really like, which means you'll probably hate it. Neo Sonic, I respect. I think it's cool. It's not my kind of character to play as, though.
Well, then why have you made me play it?
No, because I said my kind of, you know?
Also, the frame rate is worse here than the regular game for whatever reason.
Well, that's probably just because this is a big... I think, like, some of the fan-made levels are, like... Or not fan... The entire thing's fan-made. Some of the mod levels are, like, bigger and more elaborate and wider and more open plan. Like, SRB2's vanilla stuff is kind of very focused. Elena, you just jump into the ocean.
Apparently. This sounds like Mario Kart Super Circuit music.
This is Sonic CD music.
Oh.
I believe. Let me turn the music up so I can listen.
Sounds like Mario Kart Super Circuit with vocals.
Wow, that's kind of wild. But yeah, if you can end up getting to the end of this level, then we'll play another level and another character mod. And then if you want to do stream more, I can just send these. Just constantly.
I mean, you sent me I mean, there's already a ton, so I don't think you need to send any more yet.
I only sent 4. That's only like 2 levels and 2 characters.
I thought you sent like 8.
Oh, never mind. I sent those as well. I forgot. I forgot. Yeah, I like this level because, like, okay, so I respect how vanilla SRB2 is, like, kind of focused more on, like...
No, jump, Sonic. Jump when I tell you to jump, Sonic.
Is focused more on, like, balanced platforming stuff. I like how stages like this are just kind of, like... They're kind of Sonic fan game porn, I guess, is the way I'd describe it. They're big,
Sonic
they're
fan game
open,
corn.
There's a lot of slopes. It's Slope City, you know. I love Slope.
I can't make progress.
Oh, Elena, I forgot what you were. Actually, maybe you're out of practice, honey. You did beat like Metal Sonic, so you are good at this game.
Yeah, but I never played with this version of Sonic. That kind of throws it off a bit.
Arid Canyon. You know, that makes sense. Green Flower 2 and Arid Canyon is...
Yeah, that's clearly a Pac-Man sound effect that's being used here.
I mean, that would make sense. Hey, you know that thing where if you run continually for a while, you'll start glowing?
No.
Okay, so if you pay attention, if you run continually for a while, you'll start glowing, and your speed and acceleration go up, right?
Okay.
That is from Sonic Advance 3 and Sonic Advance 2, which were the games that Dimps made before Rush and were the precursor to the Boost. And the fan base of kind. Yeah, have you ever considered trying the Advance trilogy?
Maybe. I keep falling in the ocean on this stage.
Elena, why'd you keep... Elena, you keep falling... Elena! You know what, you remember when I said this was my kind of level, so I think you might not do well on it?
Yeah.
I think I might have said that. Yeah, I think that's the case. Because I like big, complicated levels.
Hi, Ash. Ash is here.
Hey, Ash!
He called us Greasy.
You know what's up there? I mean, I don't know how greasy I am at the minute. We just got Elena out of the deep fat fryer. She was playing with the grease.
No, no, no. We did not. Ash Biss is making stuff up, I swear. Well, that wall disappeared for a second.
The game did call us slipperier. Slipperier, so greasy we are.
Well, see, Biss, it's because some of the water you can fall in, and I don't know how to tell which water you can go in and which you can't.
I think it looks different.
It just looks like water to me.
You can't go in the ocean, but you can go in rivers, which look different because they're transparent and you can see the bottom of them.
You look at 2 glasses of water and you're like, "Yep, this water looks different to me."
Well, I mean, no. I look at a glass of water and then I look at a swimming pool and I go, "Yep, one looks deeper." Ash says, "When has Bis lied about anything ever?"
Bis lies about stuff every single day, right in front of me.
No, I don't. Name one thing I've lied about ever.
I wasn't in the grease. I wasn't in the fryer.
You're the one who told me you were in the grease.
I did not. I never said it.
Oh, welcome back, Shan.
It's that meme about the, you know, the little cat that goes, "I am not a little pee-pee boy. I am not."
You are not.
I didn't pee. I didn't.
Elena, that meme makes me really sad. Like,
Oh.
I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm in an emotional mood lately anyway because of events.
Yeah.
But like, I'm like, stop playing cat. You know, even if they did pee, it's just humor what they're saying. You know, what if this? Yellow Jacket says, "What if this never told the truth?"
The context of it was somebody posted this picture. And there was like a weird like wet spot on the couch. There was a picture of something, I don't remember what it was. There was like a weird wet spot on the couch, and they explained it as being from something. I don't even remember what it was. But then somebody was like, "You don't have to lie to us. You peed the couch or whatever." They're like, "No, I didn't," and they just kept egging them on and saying that they peed on the couch. And then it ended with that meme. It was like, "I am not a little pee-pee boy. I'm not. I didn't pee. I didn't."
Oh. 2 Bisses stand in the fork in the road. 1 Bis always lies, 1 Bis always tells the truth. 1 guards the portal to SRB2, the other one guards the portal to Sonic 06. Okay, I added the last part. Mellow Jacket only goes as far as telling the truth and telling lies. I wanted to add like a thing because I'm like your gateway to Sonic content.
Yeah.
1 Bis only speaks in riddles. Oh god. I wish I was good at riddles.
And 1 Bis only speaks in piddles.
No! I do not piddle! No! I'm not a little piddle fairy!
Whoever made this mod, if they ever watch this video, they're going to hear the commentary that we have on it. And they're going I don't know how they're going to feel about it.
Okay, Elena, so you know how you're like on one... Okay, so across the water...
It's like when Ash plays my game and then goes on like a tangent about diarrhea or something. And I'm like, my game is the background for this, huh?
Okay, Elena, you see that in shadow over there, there's like...
Why does it fall?
No. Oh, no, Elena, you know!
I was trying to catch my bearings and see where to go next, but the game's like, nope. You don't get to do that.
Shan really likes the Elena and Bis Sundays, and that means a lot to me, thank you.
How about Sunday? S-N-S-U-N-D-A-E. Oh wait, the microwave's on. If you can still hear me, it's a miracle.
Stream's fine. You're fine.
Okay.
What the fuck? It's just worked. I guess the microwave has turned over a new leaf. Maybe it's on defrost mode.
It's defrosting the stream.
Elena, when you're in the corner of this room, right? Once you've climbed up to the end and you turn around, there's like there's a big gap you have to jump over. Okay, never mind. I guess you just do your own thing. I'm just gonna let you do your own thing, Elena.
I like how sometimes the spikes don't hurt.
Elena,
That's
I think
nice.
you can't afford. I think you can't afford to stop on that mid-air platform.
Yeah, but I don't know where to go next when I get there.
Okay, don't go for the mid-air platform. When you're looking at the mid-air platform, look a bit to your left, and there's a ledge that's an easier place to go to.
This ledge?
Okay, so it looks like you're pointing
gone on a ledge.
Wait. Yeah, the one with the crab on it. There's a crab on the ledge. There's a crab on the ledge.
There's no crab on this ledge, Bis. It's just flowers and a
look
tree.
Over at the ledge! It's behind the pillar.
Whoops.
There's like a pillar in the cave going from top to bottom, and then past there, on the left, is a crab on a ledge.
I'm a crab on a ledge.
You'll be a crab on a ledge guard in a minute. What am I doing? you ever just wonder what you grew up into? That's me every day of my life.
I grew up into a piece of cheese.
And I grew up into a grape. And together, we're a taste combo.
I started out as a fish. As we discussed on the previous stream. On Wonderful 101.
We all start off as fish feet. Okay, Elena, when you get to the place where you jump for the platform, stop! Okay? Stop.
I stop every time, and then I look at I catch my bearings and jump at the platform.
Don't jump at the platform,
The Sonic
please.
Brimbling has begun.
I'm begging you, the Sonic Brimbling. Okay, so you see there's a big pillar that goes from the ceiling of this cave to the bottom.
Oh, I almost did it!
Okay, Elena, you see... Elena, please, I'm begging you. Elena, please, I'm begging you. Elena, please.
I've already figured it out, Biz.
Arrow says, who turned Knuckles into a tank?
What?
Who turned... I don't know. Also, who turned Knuckles into a tank engine? Oh my god. Oh my god. Can somebody please just out of... Oh my god, Elena.
The out of context FlutterBug account?
Elena, oh my god, Elena.
Yeah.
Concept, right? What if I modded a fucking narrow gauge steam locomotive into SRB2? It inexplicably chugs through the levels and engages in slope physics antics and platforms.
It chugs over the
No
walls.
explanation. I'll chug over your walls. Okay, so Elena, you see...
I did it!
Elena, well, I guess you were stubborn and you went a different way, so that's fine. You're still going somewhere, that's okay, that's all that matters.
I'm going somewhere.
Oh, hell yeah, Mellow Jacket, that's rad. Okay, so... Yeah, I need to look into that. I want to do at the very least, like...
Oh my god!
Visual. I want to at the very least just do, like, visual characters, like characters at some point. Because I'm decent at pixel art stuff.
Biz?
Then I have like a load of ideas that involve actual like moveset changing, and I have zero faith in my ability to do that. What are you saying, Elena?
But if I told you that I'm a visual character?
I would go, yes, honey, I look at you twice a day.
Only twice?
I look
what about
at
the
you.
rest of the day?
And my eyes get borrowed.
What?
Sorry, Elena, it's been a tough economy.
Oh, because I'm a visual character, so only when you can see me am I in existence to you.
I don't like this headcanon. We're gonna leave this show.
Why?
I don't like it because then I don't like the idea that you stop existing ever. I want you to always exist and always be doing things. You know?
Oh, that's sweet.
I want you to be living a happy life even when if I go blind, I want you to live. You know?
That's sweet of you, Biz. That was a blue spring. I've never seen that before. Blue springs are from the famous Sonic game, Sonic and the Chimp Monkey.
I do actually have one question, Mellow Jacket.
Sonic Monkey Chimps 3D.
Would it be possible, just on the face of it, not on the face of it, what am I looking for? Because I know that there's some things that are more complicated than others. Like some things are like simple, like variables.
I figured out Lua when I was like 12 in Roblox. A little bit.
But like, okay, so I know that there's certain things that are like easier to change because they're like preset stuff that the game uses anyway. Would you know off the top of your head if it's possible to make a character that has Metal Sonic's like dash mode thingamajig, the invincibility if you've been running for a bit, doesn't spin jump and then also has the fuck, or is that like a combination that's not possible with pre-existing stuff? I don't know.
Wait, the frame rate on this one is really a little scrunked. Just a little bit.
Oh, possible combo by default. Hell yeah. That means there's a very specific character I have a plan.
I'm gonna guess it's inefficiencies of the Doom engine as opposed to inefficiencies of my computer.
Yeah, like the Doom engine is designed for indoor environments, you know?
Yeah.
I think this is an environment lane where you're supposed to physics. Like, you're supposed to, like, run faster, let slope, and then jump up. But don't worry about it. Yeah, the Doom engine seems designed for, like, indoor stuff. Largely, I think. Oh,
yeah.
You're back here? But back here? Oh, we're back here? Oh, no, we're back here!
Back? What do you mean? I have gone only forward.
Lane, you're going back.
I've only gone to places I haven't seen before.
You're back.
I'm only in places I don't recognize.
I have always thought, like Sonic games in 2D, right? Like quite often, like elaborate levels and stuff. I always wonder if, like, okay, so the question of how to do 3D Sonic well is always something that I'm thinking about.
Hi, Elfie.
I wonder hypothetically.
Elfie, you really missed some stuff in Wonderful 101.
Oh yeah, you really missed some Elena-ing. Oh, also, Elena, would you mind if we took a moment to do the thing?
Yeah, when we get to a good spot.
You got some people here. I mean, I think getting to a good spot's gonna be quite...
Well, I think this is telling me I'm not supposed to go that way.
Oh, Ash.
Why are you poking me, Ash? It's not. We're not playing poker.
Because that's how you express friendship.
It's not poker night yet.
Ash says, because I like
Oh,
you. Yeah, like I said, it's an expression.
Whoa,
of
what the heck?
friendship.
Why did it bounce me that way? No, Sonic, no!
Elena, do you want to...
Why do the little kids cheer for me intermittently during this, by the way?
Part of the song.
What?
Part of the song.
Yeah, but why?
Because Sonic CD had a good soundtrack, full of wild stuff. But yeah, Elena, do you mind if we
whoa, holy guacamole.
I know you said you wanted to wait until you were at a place, but you're kind of just...
When I, like, beat this level.
You're not gonna beat this level, honey, in any near time.
How long is this level?
It's not so long, it's just complicated, and you're not very good with directions.
I'm just going to places I haven't seen before. That don't look familiar.
Elena, imagine if you tried to find the cheese in a supermarket by only going to places you hadn't seen before. Wouldn't that take, like, forever?
Well, I mean, if you're in a grocery store, there's signs telling you where to go. One thing.
There's level design signs here, and like...
What do you mean? Everything is just... There's nothing is, like, pointing you in a specific direction or anything. It's all just...
I mean, some areas very specifically have like areas that look like they're supposed to be spun dash down. Oh yeah, you are getting near the end. Okay, you know what? You might actually do this, and then.
Wait, this is progress?
Yeah, actually, yeah, you're near the end. Actually, holy fuck, you managed to brumble your way. Like just. Okay, this platforming section here is actually near the end.
Oh dang.
Oh, Elena's. 1 second. Oh yeah, Elena did play Sonic CD. She 100%. She like.
I liked that game a lot. That's one of my favorite Sonic games. I played that last year. That was like the last game I played last year. On stream, that is. That was back. That was the last like major thing I streamed with my old microphone.
Elena, you see those big those big pillars up near the cliff?
Yeah.
That's the final platforming.
I'm trying to get to them. I fell off of them, and I can't get back over there.
And then you're going backwards, away from Elena.
I'm trying to find a way up. Sonic doesn't jump very high.
Oh, I'm sorry, Shan. Oh yeah, we've lost the ability to have low quality. God damn it.
But we have more people now.
Twitch is a weird thing.
We have a lot more people. Oh, here it is. We have a lot more people than, Maybe you have to stream at 1080p to get quality options.
That makes very little sense.
Yeah.
I'll Google it. Twitch, how to get quality options.
Well, Alfie, the thing is, though, that we had like 3 viewers for Wonderful 101, and it had quality options.
I think that was just a glitch. I think we just benefited from a glitch.
And now today, or, well, I mean, still, that was today as well, but now we have quite a few more.
Of course, you can just turn your bitrate.
I did turn it down. I turned it down when you told me to. I had it at 10,000, now I have it at about half that.
Are you kidding me?
Now it's about half that.
Are you fucking
Well, it would never go
me?
up to. It would never go down to. It would never go up to 10,000. I just had it at that, so it would always pick the highest it could manage.
Elena, 10,000.
Yeah, it would never go nearly that high. It was just basically. It would pick whatever the highest bitrate it could manage was as a result.
I gotta say goodbye to Shannon. They're gonna have to go.
Oh, okay. Oh, bye, Shan.
I'm sorry. That's upsetting. But yeah, Elena, you can have the bitrate as low. Like, I thought the bitrate suggested for Twitch was like 3,000, not fucking 5.
Oh, Amy's here. She gives Sonic a hug.
Elena? Anyway, let's do the thing.
Try again.
Yeah, Elena, could you drop down to 3,000 at some point?
I mean, I've watched my VODs back and they look much worse at this bitrate, so
Elena,
I'm definitely not going lower than this.
Elena, I swear to God,
Like
you are the
like-
monster right now.
Like, it's just
Yeah,
barely okay at this bitrate.
Keep being people that can't watch your streams, so who cares? Yeah, also, Ash, you're right. And people would think Amy's a creep. Although, again, it depends on the depiction.
I mean, it changed when I changed the bitrate, though.
Apparently, Twitch export is crappy.
Alright, let's see.
Wait, you're not allowed to just do audio on stream? Or on like a Twitch stream unless they've got high viewership? I thought just audio was like a default phone feature. Never mind then.
Oh boy, you gave me a ton of things, Bis.
But the 2 images are the important thing at the minute.
Knuckles,
Elena.
Werehog, Silver.
I think
You got
audio
those,
only is the default thing on Twitch on mobile. I could have sworn it is.
Let's see, downloads. So that was wait. So you gave me 5 things. I don't know why
Yeah,
it seemed
but-
like 8. Right now, you gave me 6 things. Which one didn't download?
Oh hell yeah, Shan! That's how I watch most streams, to be honest.
Gigops,
Because often I don't really care about
Sonic
the gameplay.
Knuckles, Werehog. Silver didn't download.
That's alright then.
There it goes.
Do you have the images though, Elena, for the thing?
Images
Yeah, the images.
of what?
Oh my god, Elena, do you remember we were going to do a thing?
A thing?
Oh my god, Elena, do you remember before the stream I said, can I do a little thing in the middle when there's people around?
Well, yeah, that thing.
Okay, phew, thank you. I don't like spoiling a thing, so it's very hard when you don't know what it
I'm
is.
sorry. So you just want me to
Okay.
put the pictures up?
Yeah, put the images up.
Okay. Let's see.
So this is probably going to be like, I don't know, like, okay, so I know that the people
There you go.
who watch these streams are sometimes different people than know me outside of this. So I want to take a moment. I want to take the moment to do a little bit of like a tribute thing. Yesterday,
There you go.
yesterday one of my 2 cats, Mog, unfortunately passed. The one on the right of the photograph with their sibling there, Meg.
Yeah.
The word the name Mog is short for Moglet, and the other is Meglet.
Mm-hmm.
It's a weird story about how that name came about. And I just thought, like, this is some work I do. This is like creative work in a sense. I come here and I present for people, or whatever, or I help Elena stream, whatever. I thought,
Yeah.
I don't know. I like putting references to Mog in my work now, if I can, anywhere. So I want to just do a little tribute and say, Mog was great, lovely cat, loving little sassy bean. I will never forget them, and I loved them, and I just wanted to mention that.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Elena.
Here you go, Bis. Yeah.
I hope I'm not intruding.
That's nice,
too much,
Bis.
like
No.
lowering the mood.
It's okay. I'm happy to do that for you.
Also, everybody in chat, thank you so much. Like, this last 48 hours ish has been like a time of like sometimes things put things in perspective, something happens and then you just you're forced to look at your own life.
Oops, I forgot to move these.
And it made me realize how much everybody around me means to me, including all of you. This community is fucking good, and you're always so good to me, and I'm glad I can stream with Elena.
Yeah.
So I love all of you.
I love having you around for the stream, Bis.
I accept all the hugs mentioned in chat. Hearts back to everybody that posted hearts. You're all great. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Elena, the next thing I would suggest doing Okay, Elena.
Should I deactivate these ones?
Okay, so going to add-ons, right?
Uh huh.
I think. Wait, so deactivate Neo Palm Tree. I think. Does deactivating levels work? I think it might reboot when you do that because it's a level 1.
It just makes a klaxon at me.
Okay, so I think you might have to restart the game. I'm sorry. You have to reload the game. I'm sorry. Elena.
Just making an obnoxious sound on stream now for fun. Because it layers over itself and makes a different sound.
I love you, Elena.
It's like that's my impression of it.
That's the backing track of your next song. Mellow Jacket. I hate that intro too.
Why?
It's wild, right? It's wild because the first time I heard that. Okay, so I remember I was watching...
Zone you want?
Okay, yeah. So what you do? Okay, but don't add that first.
I've added it first. I'm sorry.
Okay, then go to add-ons and add Werehog and then Sonic and Knuckles.
And then Sonic and Knuckles Plus.
Oh, thank God! It's probably been the next update. But yeah, my first experience. It's wild because my first experience with and once you've done that, just go into playing the.
Why is that there?
I don't know. There's probably some context behind it. But yeah, just pick either Werehog Sonic or just normal Sonic. Just pick normal Sonic.
This artwork is wild. It's like small Werehog Sonic.
Well, it's classic Werehog Sonic.
It's kind of cute.
It's probably best to go for base Sonic because one of the mods changed how base Sonic works. And
There's no Sonic and Knuckles.
Yeah, just click Sonic. Normal Sonic is Sonic and Knuckles. Now.
Or Gigopolis if you prefer. The background here looks like your game, Bis.
Oh,
well, this looks a lot like your game.
It does kinda, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so the intro, the pure fat thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
My first experience of that, I kinda okay. So the actual intro I hate, right?
Yeah.
But the audio of it, I have a fun backstory with, because before I played any version of the game that had that intro, I watched a Mega G stream, right?
Uh-huh.
He's a streamer who I used to be into. Wait, is the stream alright? Have we gone back?
It's green.
Okay.
Galaxy of Games Green Edition right now.
Sorry, okay, what was I saying? But I was saying, it was a streamer I liked, and he was playing through a version of this game. And like somebody in chat like asked him to put a specific command in like the command prompt for this game, like the thing, and it was just a command that
frame rate's much better on
background.
this level, by the way.
Cool.
It replaces what?
Yeah, and basically the command he was asked to put in ended up replacing the background music with the audio from the Pure Fat intro. So he was playing through like some dramatic final level of as the background music.
Now I want to do that.
Oh god, I wish I knew the command. But like that moment of just the audio in isolation on loop for like several minutes was a million times funnier than its actual intended use.
How come Knuckles isn't here? I thought Sonic and Knuckles would be Sonic
Okay,
and
so
Knuckles.
Elena, press all the face buttons on your controller.
I'm pressing them.
Okay, so you may not have bound the custom action keys on the controller. So you might want to do that. Because a lot of the custom
I have to bind what? I saved a screenshot somehow.
Okay, so like, just go into the menu, because a lot of the custom characters use custom control stuff, right?
Yeah.
But like, the custom keys aren't bound to the controller automatically, because the vanilla game doesn't use them. So I need you to go into options, and go to the controller keybinds, and then look for the custom things, I guess? Or I think they're just in normal configuration, yeah.
Custom Action 1, Custom Action 2, and Custom Action 3.
Yeah, attach them to unused face buttons.
I'll put it on the trigger. The trigger doesn't work. It won't accept trigger as a control. Well,
Try bumper.
oh, those are already set as things.
Oh, what this says?
Like rev roll. Spin dash, I mean.
We'll set them as face buttons then.
I'll set it as down on the D-pad.
Okay, I don't know if I'd
That
suggest
works.
those, but yeah. Just set the custom actions to something.
Oh, that's an animation for Knuckles.
What's an animation for Knuckles?
This
An
walking
animation for
animation
Knuckles?
is really something else.
What
He
is-
really
what?
strolls.
Okay, it's because, like, in Knuckles' entire thing
He's so
is that
stiff.
he has big fists that punch through things. So he's like, you know, his fists move a lot in the animation. That's like emphasizing his main thing. What is
I was making the
happened
sounds
to
that his face looked like. That's
Yeah.
what it looked like he was saying.
But yeah, in this model, Lena, Sonic doesn't have the thought, he has the drop dash. You know, the
Oh,
drop
I didn't
dash?
notice that. Wait, he does?
Yeah, it's the drop dash.
Oh, he does.
Yeah.
Why didn't
my
I
God.
notice? Did I just not thok the whole time? Or not attempt to thok? But I always do that, because I'm always trying to use it like a double jump.
I think sometimes I saw you like start to activate the drop dash and then stop, and then just not acknowledge. The thok is like a full speed charge in midair.
There's an
It's
emerald.
Sonic thing.
Why is the
Oh,
emerald
yeah.
just sitting there?
Okay, so you know how
The
like,
same thing happened
when-
again, Bis. I died the exact same way.
Okay, so you know how like when you install a level mod, it's like the entire game reboots.
Yeah.
Well, until you restart the game, it's like this level has replaced the entire story mode.
Yeah.
So that they need some way of giving you the Chaos Emeralds, so they're just there.
I'm just there.
Wait, changing the thok to what? Because I'm curious. The thing is with the thok, right? Okay.
Got interrupted by Knuckles falling again.
I think. Okay, so here's the thing, right? Okay, is I understand why some people might not be into it, because it's free speed. But like,
Chaos
I
Cola.
think.
Here we go.
But like, I think the thok is risky enough that it's still a valuable like.
Causing problems with how new players learn the game.
New players, I should have seen that coming. Yeah.
Who cares about new players?
I was actually okay. So my partner Cassie, right, is
and mine
a
too.
fellow game. Yeah, also her partner Cassie. Yeah, like me and Elena is like indie dev, right? And she has been on a Sonic experience recently because Cassie hates the classic Sonic games, right?
That's a way
like
to
a
put it in the Sonic experience.
For a load of reasons that like I don't personally feel when I play them, but like I understand why she hates them, right? I understand why she hates them though. And she's been playing like games like a lot of like 3D Sonic games, both fan and otherwise, to try and understand the series more and understand some stuff from
She
a
tends to
design
like
point
the
of view.
3D ones better.
Well, you say that. It's like the only
Tends
Sonic game
to.
she's like. The only official Sonic game she's ever liked is Sonic Adventure.
Yeah.
The fan game.
Well, I just meant she seems to like this okay, and seems and like Sonic Utopia, of course. But that's
Sonic
an emerald.
Utopia, she is huge on. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, I was talking to her about the classics and stuff. And
You feel
how
bad for Cassie, Shan?
And sometimes they're a bit unintuitive in some ways. And like even in like the classic games, it's a weird situation where
I've
Sonic
seen
is
what's
the
out
hardest-
there, Knuckles. There's
weird
nothing there.
Nice reference, honey. But like even in the classic games, it's like Sonic is the hardest character to play as compared to like in general. Whereas he's the first one any new player is gonna pick. And it's like I imagine that like in SRB2 that's kind of like SRB2 explicitly states that Sonic is the advanced character and is also the title character. And I imagine that's kind of a big issue, yeah.
Confusing.
Metal Sonic with Thought could be interesting. I'm gonna be honest, I am biased towards Metal Sonic never changing, just because Metal Sonic is like my favorite character in this game. Yeah, players don't read text in general. That's the curse of being a game dev, is the constant battle to have to like force your players to do the right thing, even when they're
like in Pizza Time Explosion. I constantly have people telling me that they didn't know there was a tutorial, even though I've just put it right there. Like it just says tutorial on the menu.
Oh, that's fucking real, Elena. Wait, this is a tutorial.
Yeah, there's a tutorial in Pizza Time Explosion.
Oh my god, yes, there's a Doom Guy mod. That's great. That's fucking great.
And I mean, I should know that it's gonna be like that because I'm like that with games often.
Tails Guy.
I should imagine it. What if I was playing this game for the first time? What would I miss? Is what I should be thinking about. Because obviously, when in my own games, I know where absolutely everything is because I made it.
I'm gonna be honest. At this point, I've kind of given up on like ever making anything successful. I've just gone, you know what? I'm gonna make games that I enjoy, and if they confuse everybody else, I kind of don't care. Like at this point, I've basically given up as a dev, and I just make things that amuse me. Which is fine, because I
mean, I think through it that way somewhat, but I mean, there's little details, like what I was just talking about with the tutorial thing, that I think about. But for the most part, it's just like, I'm making a game that I think is fun to play. And that's good enough for me, you know? Like, and if other people like it, then that's just extra. And people tend to like my games, so there's some people who really like them, so that's good.
Elena, it's very interesting to watch somebody play through this stage without much rolling. Because I think it's kind of built for it. It's a real roll-heavy stage, you know?
Well, I almost never roll in Sonic, so...
Lena. Oh, God.
Rolling? What's that?
That's a good question.
I mean, I didn't even think to roll. So... Why does it keep saying power up? What does that mean?
I'm gonna be honest, I'm not absolutely sure how this one mod works. I think your stats go up when you beat enemies. I'm not certain.
My stats.
I mostly just like it because it gives Sonic the drop dash, and I'm like a shallow piece of garbage. That's enough for me. Yeah, exactly.
Wait, is this the way I just came from? I can't tell.
Yeah, there was a checkpoint.
Am I going backwards?
The checkpoint. Elena, you're going backwards. You're still going back. Elena, please.
I couldn't tell. I couldn't see anything familiar.
Elena.
I was like, is this backwards? I can't tell.
Oh my god. To game.
Okay, this is a new way.
To Elena-proof a game, you need to like make
You need
a
arrows
custom
everywhere.
No, not arrows. You can just make like a weird model of a load of weird models and then place them in each corridor. So she can be like, oh yeah, that's the corridor with like the horse.
With the
head
pinkle
and
stink.
That's with the punkle thing. Elena, you're still going, but you're going different kinds of backwards now.
Well, I've never been here before.
You know, Elena, at the end of the day, you'll make your way to the end in your own time. I'm just gonna leave you to it. Like, there's no need to rush.
I found an emerald.
Hell yeah.
We were watching that,
Alright, Mello. She did just kind of brimble her way to the end of that one. What are you saying, Elena?
oh yeah, we were watching the Oz movie last night. I think it's called Oz the Great and Powerful or something like that. It's like the prequel to the Wizard of Oz. But anyway, in the Emerald City, there's like a giant emerald in the middle of it. And I saw that, and I was like, oh look, the Chaos Emerald. Like, it's like the Master Emerald.
Aww.
It looked exactly like it. I just thought of that.
Elena, how would you feel if I threw the Master Emerald at your house?
I don't think that movie did very well, or like isn't like remembered very well, or wasn't a critical success or something like that. But I liked it a lot. I enjoyed that movie.
Oh, thank you, Mellow Jacket. I love just
The one about
mass-producing
the Wizard of
words.
Oz. I thought it was fun. I've watched it. I've seen
I
it
do-
twice now.
You know what the downside of making up weird words all the time is, Elena?
What?
One time I heard that
Hey, I
evil
did it.
spirit. So I don't believe in ghosts, but at the same time I'm paradoxically very superstitious, which is weird. And I remember hearing once that evil spirits will come to you if you say their name. And part of me is like, if I just keep up making words, when will I just
It says modified
accidentally-
games can't unlock extras. The other one unlocked extras. Apparently, it somehow tricked the game into thinking it wasn't modified.
Oh. Oh yeah, I was saying like, I always wonder when I will accidentally monkey on a typewriter my way to summoning an evil spirit.
What you doing there,
I
buddy?
mean,
He's laying
I can
down there,
send-
but he's listening to
want me to
everything
send
very
you another
intensely.
level pack?
Yeah, that'd be good.
Hell yeah, let's do
What was I gonna say? Yeah, I like the Wizard of Oz and like the world of it and everything. It's one of my big inspirations because it's one of those stories where it's like just going to another world, like just somehow from the real world, you know? Which is a big thing that I like and is sort of the main inspiration for Gray Area. Which is what I want to have, that's what I'm going to work on next after Pizza Time Update's done. I'm coming up with lots of ideas for it lately.
Actually, 1 second. Let me think. What levels could I say?
Werehog is best used in vanilla stages, so I should start the game up and just pick Werehog and just play the game normally.
Actually, I have several characters which are best off used in vanilla. So let's do a vanilla run.
Why does it say
I want you to-
feedin'? I just realized it says feedin' chair.
I don't know.
The chair that
Wait,
Eggman's sitting in?
Oh, feed. I didn't know you meant feed-in apostrophe chair. I thought you meant feed-in chair, like one word. It sounds vaguely German.
No, I know Wizard of Oz is. No, there was no video feed. It was fine. Segment violation. We got a seg fault. Uh-oh. Did the game break? No, I mean the prequel one that came out far more recently. That was the Werehog. Start game. So
Okay.
no file.
Okay. So go to
Werehog.
no file. Yeah, go to Werehog first. I have.
Oh, it has the little
Delete.
buddy. The little buddy from Sonic Unleashed.
Yeah, it has chip. I'm really
Oh,
glad
what the?
somebody modded
He has
it.
its arms.
It's arms.
Is this why you said you wanted the werehog and arms?
Yeah, that's yeah, that's why I said I want the werehog and arms. Because that's what the werehog is he does this. Also, I think if you hold the roll button, he does like what's it called?
Oh, this is the thing Blaze does in Sonic Rush.
Yeah, I guess you could look at it that way. What's the word?
Oh, he's like he's like running like a puppy dog.
Yeah, he runs like a puppy dog. What's the word for like the thing? Chariot? Variant? What's the word for when you spin in wrestling?
It's called doing
Lariat.
a poopadoop.
It's called a lariat. That's the word because Incineroar's
It's called
Smash is called Dark.
It's called the poop and scoop.
No, it's not called the fucking poop and scoop, Elena.
First you poop it, then you scoop it.
No, bad, Elena.
It's the poop and scoop move, Bis.
Elena, I'm gonna bat you with a newspaper until you stop.
Chat agrees with me. It's called the poop and scoop, right, chat?
No, it's okay. That's I'm starting a poll.
If you said it as a rigged poll, then I won't accept the results of it.
Okay, I'm not gonna do it rigged.
Werehog chums up the frame rate a little bit. Just here and there. Werehog is intensive, apparently.
Okay, no additional votes. 10 minutes. Actually, let's make that just 5 minutes. Let's go. Poll. There.
Whee! Well, that's Werehog. What's it called?
Have you added the other characters I mentioned would be good for this vanilla run? Like
Wait,
a
did you
vanilla
put the stars in the words, or did Twitch just do that?
No, I did that.
Okay. You won't
God.
sully yourself by writing out those words?
Yes, I will not sully myself for writing out those words, Elena.
Okay, well, we get the idea of the werehog now. We can... This
Did you
game
remember
should
to
not
add...
be sold. Oops, I guess
Did
I
you
quit the whole
remember
game.
to add Yoshi and... Oh.
Did I remember to add what? Yoshi?
Yoshi and Kirby. I said
Oh, dang, here they are. These hadn't been sent yet when I started.
Okay, so yeah, Shan, basically... Okay, so Shan, story time. The werehog...
Emerald Valley is the other new one, right?
The werehog, I don't
Wait,
think
Bis,
the
please
werehog...
confirm for me. Emerald Valley is the other new one I was supposed to add, right?
You can add that later. We're doing these
No,
characters.
I mean, I haven't played that one yet, so I should put it in the
You haven't
folder.
played that one now. You should put it in the folder.
Thank you.
Kirby or Yoshi next, either one.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so Shan, I don't think the werehog is explicitly supposed to be a wolf. I think they're just a more monstrous version of Sonic. Because basically it's
I should have... Where is it?
Sonic combined with the dark essence of like a giant elder god that lives in the earth that symbolizes all darkness and light.
Let me put this up here so you have something to look at so that you know that the video is still going when I'm off of the game.
Because if you look at an actual hedgehog, they have like a snout and fangs. I think the werehog, like people like
just
joke
more animal.
that werehog would actually translate to manhog, but yeah, it just feels more like an animalistic Sonic, like Elena said.
Let's face duplicate. There you go. Okay, now you can tell when the game is running and when the video is gone. This is my little logo I made that I'm proud of.
Oh yeah, it's your logo, honey.
I'm proud of how this logo turned out.
It really is it is on brand as fuck.
Thank you.
Isn't it wild how like you never played fan games until I entered your life?
Yep.
And then I just shoved a logo.
I didn't like them because they weren't official. Oops, why is it above the game? I specifically put it below.
You used to kind of be like that, didn't you? Like, you used to be big into, how can I put this? The hegemony of video games, you know?
There we go. Now it's below.
Arrow, I don't know if Hogler. I don't know if I like that.
Sounds like the one slur.
What would a were-human be? Wouldn't a were-human just be a human,
It's a wolf that turned into a human. A file was loaded with warnings. Kirby loaded with warnings.
Okay,
What's the warnings about Kirby?
That's probably nothing.
I like how Yoshi's just a picture of Yoshi. They didn't even draw him.
I am Yoshi!
It's just a Nintendo and okay, that's fair. That's fair. Oh my god,
oh, it's Yoshi from it's Yoshi from Mario and Luigi. That's the sprites they use.
Oh fuck. Okay, so you know how I play this game with 3D models?
Yeah.
The 3D model mod I use has like models for certain other mod characters. So I've been playing with 3D Yoshi. I didn't know what the fucking default Yoshi looked like. I didn't know it was Mario.
Look at him put his little face up. He's like, he's like trying so hard to run. He's straining and grunting with all of his might, trying to run as fast as he can.
This really weirds me out. Like, this weirds me out because like Yoshi's. Okay, maybe it just weirds me out because part of me still thinks of Yoshi as a dinosaur. So in my head, Yoshi should be leaning into the run, like a raptor, rather than like pulling his head up.
He's like,
Like, I expect him to run like a dinosaur, not like a self.
He's turning his nose up at the taxes.
No! 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 Elena, use the custom buttons. Remember the custom.
It goes in first.
Assigned?
It makes first-person mode happen.
Okay, I think you double assigned one of those.
Oh wait, no, that's not the button I chose. If I press my custom button, nothing happens.
I thought you tried the spin button then?
Oh. Oh, cute.
They do something? They do it? Yeah, they did it! Eat enemy! And then I think you can press another. I think you can swallow them and turn into eggs. I don't know. I could be wrong. I could be misremembering entirely.
Yep, custom button does that.
Hell yeah! See, this is fucking. I love how like clearly easy. Like I don't want to say easily because I can't do it. But like how
I don't know what
open
button throws though.
Well, I mean, you just have the eggs now, isn't it? Isn't having an egg its own reward, Elena?
Yeah, I gotta set another custom button.
Yoshi evades taxes. Also, Lariat 1, Elena, 2 to 3.
I'm upset.
Good. 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 What were we talking about a minute ago? I forgot.
Yoshi turning his nose up to the taxes.
Oh, God, yeah. But yeah, I just think of Yoshi more as a dinosaur, which he originally was. But then
the other custom buttons don't do anything either.
Apparently, like a quiz show in the UK asked Nintendo of Europe, "Is Yoshi a dinosaur?" And they were like, "Yoshi is just a Yoshi." And it's like, I know the reason.
Is that the answer they give about his gender too? Oh, there you go. You have to have an enemy.
But like the reason I hate that, right? Okay, is like the reason they I hate that kind of answer, right? Because I'm sure that the people that designed Yoshi.
Wait, those rings were in a path for Yoshi. Like that was for Yoshi's jump.
You just grabbed a power-up that gives you a double jump by pressing the spin button in midair as well.
They were shaped like Yoshi doing his flutter jump.
Well, I mean, that's a convenient coincidence.
I'm pretty sure it was on purpose. Also, Yoshi is on the, he's on the 1-up.
Oh, cool. I mean, that makes sense, because it's his up. But what was I saying? It's like, when Yoshi was designed, he was clearly a dinosaur, right? Like, that's the point, he's on Dinosaur Island.
Well, yeah, because I remember Miyamoto was like, we always wanted to give Mario a dinosaur companion. And they had designed, like, a pterodactyl and some other kinds of dinosaurs before they ended up with Yoshi.
Yeah.
Like, even since the first Super Mario Bros., they wanted him to have a dinosaur friend, but they couldn't figure it out at the time.
But the reason Nintendo of Europe just said Yoshi is Yoshi, as far as I'm concerned, is because, number one, they're not the creative team, they don't know shit, they probably just have a marketing department or whatever. Number two, it's like, I think it's the fact that everything in the Mario canon has just become a brand symbol. Like, Yoshi is just a Yoshi, because a Yoshi is a TM, you know? The same way that, like, a Goomba... like it's like everything in Mario is just iconography with merch, you know? Did I cut out?
Kirby!
Did I cut out?
Kirby has no feet!
Okay, you just... thing I'll eat.
Kirby has no feet.
Something hasn't gone right here.
Remember it said it loaded with warnings.
Oh, Elena, maybe this needs the patch to work? Well, you know what? We've got Kerball. We're playing as Kerball! This is unfortunate.
Kirby has no feet! Kirby
But
has
yeah,
evolved
Elena,
beyond the need for feet.
some enemies actually do give you powers in this, which is great. And also, the shields give you powers as well.
I don't remember this caged-in area. Was this always here?
Yeah, it was always here.
I keep seeing all these things and I'm like, is this new for this character?
No, the crawlers were there atoning for their sins. Yeah, Elfie, it really does seem like that, doesn't it?
I'm guessing that's what the warnings... Yeah, that's what I mentioned. It said it loaded with warnings. Where did it say to look for the warnings?
The command prompt thing, but it's like, don't worry about that.
I want to know what it said. What's the command prompt thing?
I don't know how to open it. There'll be some button. I think it'll probably be a keyboard.
Oh yeah, he has been defeated.
Da 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 da. Shan, that's a good one.
I somehow paused the game.
If you could find a red one of the little tank people, that gives you a good power.
How do you... Mellow Jacket, are you there? Do you know how I can look at it? Just curious. Pure curiosity.
Is it tab?
Oh, it's tilde.
Is it the button above tab? Oh yeah. I think tilde is maybe a standard for these things, I'm guessing. Oh, it's alright, Mello. We were asking how to open the command thing, but we just got it.
Yoshi.
Look,
Warning. Table index is nil. That's the warning was.
Oh. That's interesting. Yeah, Kirby's feet broke. Kirby just has, like, the absence...
Kirby has no feet.
There's just alpha.
Yeah, whatever table that was, the index is nil. Also, I can't make him drop his power. I've pressed every button, including all the custom ones.
Is it roll? What does it?
No, roll does the power.
Oh. Well, I mean, you can get hit. Maybe, is it... Yeah, that is weird. I mean, I'm sure there is a button. Maybe that's another thing that broke. I mean, this mod is, like... It's clearly less than absolutely working in this instance. I think it's because, like, we don't have the patch for the current version.
Oh.
And maybe it's designed... Like, I think you're on version 2.2, and it's like they have a patch that turns it to version 2.2.2.
Sleep, Kirby.
Oh, you got sleep? Oh yeah, that makes sense, because sleep is a power designed only to annoy you. And the Eggman monster is a box designed only to annoy you.
Except for in Kirby Battle Royale, they made it a real ability. You can have, Kirby can do little pillow fights.
No.
It's very Kirby. Well, it's because they did a poll for which ability they wanted to add, and sleep was one of them, and it won the poll, so sleep got added to the game.
So yeah, I would go for... if I were you, I would go a bit further than just the first level on this one.
So it's the only...
Just so we can find some, like, enemies with fun powers, because there's a couple of these.
Oh, they didn't put in Kirby's invincibility music. Yeah, that's the only time in the series where Sleep has had more than one move that it can do. Oh, thanks for the host.
Oh, hell
Oh, and
yeah.
the raid. Thank you, Violet.
You're
You're just in time to see Kirby with no feet.
Whoa! Kirby with no feet! If you find a red tank enemy, then suck him.
There's one.
Hell yeah, it's time.
Wheel. Whoa.
It's so
But
good.
at least the
I
fact
love...
that he has no feet is obscured this way. Oops.
Yeah.
I lost it already. There we go. Spikes were my downfall.
This is Kirby from...
Spikes are my downfall.
Elena, can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Okay, can we just like...
Oh, somebody in chat has said, whoa, so that makes me think, whoa, Kirby with no feet?
Could...
Let me look
Could
around
we have, like-
this Kirby.
Could we have like a thing on the thumbnail of this video, right?
Uh-huh.
Where part of it is just Kirby with no feet. And then it has a null impact text. And then it has Shan's message saying Kirby is defeated, and then timeline in impact text.
The defeated timeline. I just want to have a picture of normal Kirby, and then I want to like put X's over his feet.
His relationship can end with feet. Kirby floating.
Where did
Oh,
your
yeah,
feet
so-
go? Where did the feet go? Where did the feet go? Oh, this is...
Wait, what song are you re-lyricking?
It's from Angry Video Game Nerd.
Oh, okay.
Where did the
For a
hair
second
go?
then I thought you were quoting another song, which makes me cry.
No.
So I'm glad you didn't, because now I'm not gonna
No,
cry.
I was quoting some nonsense.
Yeah.
Kirby...
You have a lot of nonsense you quote, like
Yeah.
the Super Mario Bros. 3 theme.
I'm driving and I'm screaming and I'm...
I give you. I like.
Vinesauce is very cursed by that song because anytime he plays Super Mario Bros. 3, the chat apparently just becomes completely filled with people quoting that.
I'm gonna be honest here. Can I make a controversial statement about Super Mario Bros. 3?
What?
My least favorite.
Oh, it's this part. This part I struggled with.
It's my least favorite classic Mario soundtrack. It's my
Okay.
least favorite classic Mario game. Mario Bros. 1 I like more. Mario Bros. 2 I never finished.
Super Mario Bros. 2 is my fave. It's a bit... what?
It's a bit samey for me. Like it doesn't really
Oh.
go anywhere, you know.
I love it so
I
much.
I mean that's valid.
I mean, you were here when I speedrunned it on stream.
Yeah.
I want to speedrun it again sometime and see if I can do better.
Hell yeah.
I bet I
And
could
Super
do a lot
Mario
better if I
World-
kept practicing at it. Oh, Kirby rolls on the water.
And
as
Super Mario
real.
World is probably one of my favorites. But Super Mario Bros. 3, like, really grates on me. I can't stand its music. I can't stand
I want
its level
to,
design. I can't stand how far back you go for a game over.
I want to stream speedrunning the first Super Mario Bros. At some point too, because I speedrun that too. But I'm really rusty. I probably would not beat the game at least the first several tries.
Okay, so Super
But I
Mario
get
Bros.
close.
1 is...
I always get to
Okay,
World
so-
8 at least.
Here's my hot take about Super Mario Bros. 1, right? I don't care that it's really hard, because the entire game is the same, right?
Hmm.
So if I die, it's like I don't feel the need to finish that game. Because the last castle is the same as the first, but harder, you know? You know when you replay Donkey Kong, and it, like, repeats levels?
Turn the title.
You know when it, like, repeats levels in Donkey Kong?
Yeah.
That's what Super Mario Bros. Feels like, is each world is just
Let's
the
do
same
the level
four
that you
levels.
gave me, Emerald Valley.
Yeah, let me see, is there any
Oh, here's the
characters
nice
that you
noise
can play
I love the noise it make. Oh, Shan posted Weber with no feet, I see.
Whoa! Weber with no feet!
Let's go back to Sonic. Emerald Valley. Well, this looks
Oh, yeah.
similar to where we just were.
Yeah, this is mostly just like a level design thing. It's not thematically very different. It's just a fun set of
It's different
levels.
music.
Yeah.
Look at this rock in here. Why is there a rock? One rock in here.
One rock we'd love to thonk. What?
One rock for you.
I think
I've beaten
Arrow
all
said-
the old Mario games. Or, well, actually, I've beaten all of the 2D Mario. Well, actually, no, I can't say that because I haven't played the Game Boy ones yet, still. Which I should. They're both on the 3DS. I should just pick them up at some point.
Arrow says she feels like it's about to initiate a dial-up every time you do the sound.
Oh, it does kind of sound like that, doesn't it?
I mean, you might want to go fast up the slope and then jump. So
I did.
Like,
You saw me just do that. Yeah, I did.
You spin dashed off the end of it, you didn't jump.
There we go. I did! Gosh dang it, Sonic! How am I... Even if I get onto that second platform, how do I get off of that?
Oh my god.
Rimbus by the very beginning of this level.
So, remember, like, if you're running up a slope, right,
there we go.
up the angle, then when you jump...
I swear that's what I did the first time.
Velocity turns to vertical stuff. Yeah. Oh, thank you for appreciating my point. Yeah, usually I hate live systems and game overs, but Super Mario Bros. 1 is like the one example of me being fine with it.
What is this?
And that's how I figured out that observation. Oh, that's really well animated, like, seaweed.
Some of it sticks out above the water, though, which is a little odd, but...
I mean, that's fine. I mean, it could be a plant that do both. Get yourself a plant that do both.
It shouldn't move like that outside the water, though.
Maybe it's really windy.
I'm really windy. Wait a minute. That sounds like it means...
Oh my god, Elena! Elena, I try so hard to dunk on you, but then you just do it yourself.
Sonic is nuclear now. Nuclear-powered Sonic.
Yeah, the nuclear shield's great, because if you get hit, the enemy that did it will regret it. It's the nuclear option. Oh. Thank you for always letting me appear on your streams. It means a lot.
Cassie would be proud. No, I didn't mean it. I didn't know what I was saying. I'm sorry.
Okay, Elena, can I tell you a pro tip with that house? It's just an idea, right? If you stop onto a slope, right, then you're hitting the slope with a lot of speed. If you fuck onto a slope and then immediately jump... Oh yeah, never mind, you got there another way anyway, doesn't matter.
Whee!
We're gonna make a physics expert out of you, yeah, Elena. Just you watch.
Whee!
That didn't work. That sound you made did sound very Inkling-esque, though, you know.
What sound?
It's that little wee. He did. Yeah, it just needed the filters. Okay, so...
Oh, hey, I made it to the end. That was pretty short.
Okay, I have a controversial statement to wash, right? The reason fans make better 3D Sonic games is... Okay.
Cassie would have a lot to say about this.
Okay, so my thing is that, like, I think part of the problem with Sonic Team...
It's Knight's time.
Is they exist within a corporate structure, right? I mean, I think you're supposed to go right, but whatever. They exist within a corporate structure, right? That requires them to make games with mass appeal. And I feel like Sonic's appeal was never like... Okay, so I know it was popular at the time, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think you're supposed to go right, honey. I think left is not the right way, but anyway, I feel like Sonic's appeal is kind of something that, when done right, will probably in the long run end up more niche, especially nowadays in like modern times. Because Sonic's value is in nuanced stuff. It's not in the broad strokes.
It's amazing that Knights is just in this game.
It's pretty amazing. So official Sonic games have to be like back in the past, you could make a game that somebody was designed to fail at a lot until they learned the nuance, right? Yeah. That isn't how things work nowadays. So they need to make games which people can play and be good at the first time. But if you're making a game about going fast, that's more difficult.
Well, I remember when I was originally making Gray Area, I want to mention, is that I apparently made the beginning section too hard. Because people were complaining that it was too hard right off the start.
Yeah.
I was like, well, I don't know, I guess games can be hard right off the beginning sometimes. You know?
Also there's like problems of like convention, right? Because Sonic games till recently kept having lives, and they kept having like difficulty. And my hot take here is that Sonic games, a lot of them at least, don't benefit from difficulty, right? Like, a lot of, like, here's the thing, okay, is the only people that don't mind the game over and lives in the classic Sonic games are people that are already good at them.
Yeah.
People who are, aka people who the system doesn't even affect, right? And new players, it turns them away. The timeout also turns them away. So like Sonic Mania was a great game, but it like failed to like make Formula more accessible.
Yeah.
I think the benefit of fan games.
I ran
is
into the time limit often in Sonic Mania.
I think the benefit of fan games is number one, the fan
there's
base
more
has
zones
a load
here.
of. Yeah, it's like several levels. Number two.
Oh, we have GLaDOS on the vocals, I hear.
Oh yeah, this is the soundtrack of another fan game, I think. This mod has. Or maybe that guy's music from somewhere else itself. What was I about to say? Fan games, number one, they get to only be aimed at like the sort of. They get to be aimed at the sort of people who only download a fan game, you know? So the audience isn't split. They don't have to cater to different audiences. They have a lot of hindsight. They don't have deadlines. They don't have business.
I'm kind of a different audience though, because I'm not the kind of person who will download a fan game. Like, you've made me download it. I'm playing this because of you, Bis.
I mean, would you have stuck with this if it weren't for me?
No.
Like, I don't know. Yeah, exactly. That's the problem.
I'm sticking with it because of the stream, really.
Yeah, like you wouldn't like when you played the tutorial of this and it was too hard for you and stuff, right?
How do I? This looks like it should break, but apparently they don't.
There'll be a Knuckles section. Like he has fists that break through things other characters can't.
Oh.
But what was I saying? It's like, you know, it's like you're not the audience for this stuff. A lot of people, it's like fan games can kind of just do whatever they want, because unlike official stuff, they don't have to cater to random kids who won't sit through a tutorial and won't sit through times.
I won't sit through Donkey Kong.
Anything,
These levels are much easier than the ones in the main game, I gotta say. There's a couple sections that I got a little bit confused about, but I made it through them pretty quickly.
I think
and then most of it is easier.
I think the thing is that the mainline levels, like I said, are very focused, right? Like, they're an A to B focused. Also, you've gone into the vanilla levels. This mod pack overflows with vanilla.
Oh, okay. Oh, this is just the main game again?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm shocked you didn't notice, to be honest.
You're what?
I'm shocked you didn't notice, to be honest.
Well, how would I notice? I don't know what this game is.
What was I saying? What was I fucking saying? Oh,
I mean, those levels looked just like it. Do you have anything else to send me, Bis? Or are we ready to wrap stuff up?
I mean, I can just keep sending you stuff until you want to finish. I have the Starshie stages, Cyberdyne Realm.
Starshie?
Yeah, that's a person.
What's Starshie?
I don't know.
Is that like Starfy? Oh, it's a person.
No, it's a person.
Starfy's making levels?
Yeah, so I think you might. I don't know if you have to restart before you install this.
Well, it's already restarted, so it's all good.
Okay, so the wash, right? Earlier on I was talking about my partner Cassie, who is not a Sonic fan and has been exploring the series to learn design stuff. And she hates all the classic Sonic games because they're fast and they have a zoomed in screen. And she says that she likes 3D Sonic more. The problem is that there isn't any. Because Sonic Adventure
it's all 2D.
Sonic.
Always has.
Yeah.
Been.
So so you've got Sonic Adventure, right?
I should show that image.
Which is like 3D Sonic, and then you've got Sonic Adventure 2, which forces you to play as characters other than Sonic and other gameplay styles half the time. And then you've got Heroes, which is its own weird game. And then you've got Shadow, which isn't even a Sonic game.
I have to show your meme on stream, Bis.
Then you've got 06, which is just a mess. Then you've got Unleashed, which starts an entire throws out everything that 3D Sonic was. So like the only Sonic games she likes are just Adventure and Utopia and SRB2 apparently maybe.
There you go, Bis. I put your meme on there.
Yeah, so, that's supposed to be Cassie there, learning the horrifying truth of modern Sonic. And
Yeah, because she went
me,
into
but-
Sonic Generations and was getting upset because there was so much like 2D sections. She was like, I thought this was a 3D game. I thought when people talked about the boost formula, these were like all the 3D Sonic games they were talking about. Because people always say 3D Sonic never worked, and then I thought they were talking about these games. But these games are all 2D. And I was like, yeah. I was like, I wish we could have told you that before. I wish we'd known that you thought that.
That's the one thing, is that like what her experiences point out to me, right? Okay, is there is only one official Sonic game which has a full story mode of 3D Sonic, and it's Sonic Adventure. If you don't count the final story requiring...
Well, and 2.
No, because 2 you can't just play Sonic.
Oh,
It
I see.
swaps between levels.
Oh, that's what I thought you said that was fully 3D.
Oh yeah,
You
just
meant
Sonic.
fully 3D and Sonic.
And like a platformer is the point. Not the character Sonic specifically, but like,
Yeah.
you know. Okay, so Heroes isn't 2D Arrow, but it's also not like Sonic gameplay in the traditional sense.
Starship stages.
It's kind of like it's a game about playing as 3 characters at once, you know? It's something different.
Yeah, it's also
Shadow-
not just Faraway
Secret-
Valley.
Different, and Black Knight is something different, and 06 is something different accidentally by virtue of being shit.
Why is this now the game has stolen my mouse? Oh, here we go.
Yeah, it's because it's
Okay, here we go.
it's a vision game, I think. That's
I mean, it didn't do that before.
Oh,
Well, this
that's
is a
mine.
different visual style than before.
Yeah, I think this is using textures from maybe the actual classic games, or like upscaled versions, I think. I could
I'm
be
an
wrong.
upscaled version. I'm the upscaled version of me.
Wait. Oh yeah, Ash, we were talking about the Sonic series, and Shadow came up. I want to replace Shadow
This is
in
a
Heroes,
pineapple platform.
because I'm curious about
Why is there... Oh, it's the Eggman I was supposed to stare at in the tutorial. Wait,
Okay,
what is
the
up there
pineapple.
in the sky?
Oh my god, Elena, it's Pineapple Hill!
What is that? What is up there? What's way up there?
I don't know. Oh,
What is that?
Arrow. I mean, if I had the equipment, I would stream Shadow. I mean, I could maybe try and force Elena to stream Shadow.
Well, yeah, I said I was looking into, see if I can get Dolphin working on my computer.
Oh, you mean the GameCube, Elena?
Yeah, what do you think the Dolphin emulator is?
No, the GameCube that you buy physically.
Oh, yeah, that's what we'll play it on.
yeah.
I'll
and
spend
we
an
can
arm
play
and a leg to buy a real copy of Shadow the Hedgehog.
Even though it is technically in the Sonic series, I think I would maybe let Ash co-commentate instead of me on that one. Because I have a lot I love about that game, but like I don't know, you and Ash don't stream together that much.
I want to
And
stream Clubhouse games with you, Ash, still. Oh, this has woo in the song.
Oh yeah, because it's using Sonic CD music again.
It sounds lower quality than Sonic CD music, though.
Listen.
It sounds like Genesis, like sample woo.
Okay, I turned it
So
up.
here's a big arrow.
I don't prefer Sonic CD actually.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like
rings a
Sonic
bell
CD to me.
song. You know, it might be actually.
But
This game can run music both as like CD quality and MIDI, and the music on the other mod.
oh, there's
came
an
from
arrow
mod.
here. Oh, I missed
So-
this.
So the mod maker might have just added music in MIDI.
How did this whole
format to save
section
stuff.
just go out of my view? Like, I didn't know this whole area was over there.
Ash,
But yeah, Ash, there's not going to be any changes to Pizza Time Explosion probably for a couple weeks at soonest.
Oh,
the
yeah.
size didn't render. Oh, I see. This is sending me up. I mean, the biggest update that I have is just I updated how the backgrounds menu works behind the scenes and reordered some of the backgrounds. on the menu.
Ash, you're Elena's friend. Can you please bully her for me? She's made it so that hypothetically, Pizza Time could now hold 80-something backgrounds.
It
But
could have
she's
79
refusing to let me
backgrounds.
add more. What? How many?
79?
Yes, 79, and she's refusing to let me make any more backgrounds.
Well, I said there was one you could make. It's just I don't know what would unlock all. Like, how would I have like 79 different unlocking like
Maybe you could
parameters?
just say, oh, maybe you could just have those ones be unlocked by default and be like, yeah, it's because of the update, you know. Or maybe I'll just add the code to unlock them all into photo mode. So every time you make a photo in photo mode, you unlock another background until you've unlocked like.
Wow, I just fell a long darn way.
Wait, ready? Fall long darn way. Whoa, you're still falling!
Yeah, I told you.
So, Elena, can I do that? Can I just make the game unlock backgrounds like 40 to 80 in my mode? Would that be okay with you?
I mean, I'm gonna have to make more menus. Like, it's still like quite a bit of work. Each page of the menu is its own object that I have to fill out with what backgrounds are on the menu. I mean, it's faster than it was before, but it's still work.
Okay, how about just one more background's worth, one more menu's worth of them?
This is so much, Bis. Bis really goes hard on these things.
Yeah,
Bis doesn't accept me. Bis doesn't accept me saying, "Yeah, you can add a background." Bis is like, "No, I want to fill out all 80 of them." I'm like, no, just because there's hypothetically that much space doesn't mean we have to use it all. I gave myself plenty of extra, basically.
Ash says, "Bis, 3D render my cat and have him get big instead of the pizza ball."
Wow.
We could. Okay, that's hypothetically doable.
It kind of is.
Yeah, it would be hypothetically possible to have included in the files a texture of Jack and a model of Jack, and then just have it so that like have it replace where it references with those.
Explodes into kibbles.
Okay, that's mildly upsetting. I don't like that.
Explodes into many more smaller copies of himself.
Oh my God.
There we go, now I've gone up here. So, as it turns out, I don't actually know where I'm supposed to go from here.
I don't know. Look around.
Now you're becoming like Benry.
I don't know. Look around. Shame you didn't bring a map in.
If you'd brought your passport, you'd know where to go.
Yeah, that's the problem is, you gotta cross the border. You can't see the border because you don't have your passport. They don't let you see the border unless you have your passport. You can't see it. The passport lets you see things. Elena, I can solve this. Elena, actually, I have no idea what the fuck is
Ash says, yes, infinite Jackies.
Oh, God.
If he's called Jackie, is his last name Chan?
Elena. There's other Jackies in the universe. Like,
No.
there's Jackie Tyler from Doctor Who.
Just Chan.
Hello, Elena! Arrow, I love you. I love you so much.
We gotta finish watching that soon. We got like an hour left
Oh, it's
of
Jackie
the whole thing.
Cat. It's Jackie the cat.
Jackie the Chan.
No, it's Jackie the cat.
I'm sorry, I'll stop insulting the cat. Or at least, well, not insulting, but making silliness of.
Also, by the way, it's getting on nearly 3, isn't? When do you usually like leave? I'm just checking.
I leave when you're ready to be done.
Okay.
When
Let's
we're
just do
streaming
this
on Sunday.
Let's just do this for a bit
Teasing
longer,
him.
then. I think my stamina will probably run out before the end of this mod pack. I'm not gonna lie. I'm in a stage pack. Cats are fucking good. I love cats. I love them because they're kind of they're almost human passing, you know? like a dog just immediately becomes your adoptive child. A cat becomes like a person that lives in your house, you know? And like a person that lives in your house, you will grow to love them. But also, you'll grow to be very annoyed by them.
Cats are slightly more wild still than dogs are.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's why I like them. They feel people-ish, you know?
It's because, well, cats usually still remember how to hunt, and dogs do not.
I think it's more than that. I think it's like...
Well, I mean, that's one thing.
Have, like, yeah, I think it's like dogs, if I know correctly, like wolves live in societies led by their parents. Like, the pack is parent-led, right?
Yeah.
So, everybody who isn't the pack leader is a child, looking up to their parents, kind of, right?
Yeah.
But like a cat, cats kind of just have friendships. They're kind of like people. You know, they're not all about family. They have friends. And I think their capacity for friendship is what makes me like them.
And apparently, what you call it, like packs of cats, they're like, what'd you characterize them? They're more like gangs, I guess.
Yeah.
As opposed to a family.
Oh my god, can somebody please draw the cast of part 5 as cats? Oh my god, could you imagine Buckarati as like one of those big fluffy white cats? Oh, that'd be precious. Hell yeah, Arrow. Arrow and I thought the same thing!
We're going
Arrow,
down. All these mods have messed up these little ending signs. There's like now like little lines in them.
I think that might actually be OpenGL mode.
Oh.
Shan, your cats are great, and I would.
When I had both Yoshi and Kirby turned on, though, Yoshi was like appearing on the sign while I was playing as Kirby.
Oh yeah, I think the sign just shows shows every character currently available, which is really nice. That's a good way of doing things.
I'm currently available.
Are you currently available to?
This level pack, the whole gimmick of it seems to be lots of like 2 separate paths to go to places, and then they converge.
That sounds nice.
So that keeps happening over and over.
It gives you an excuse to play it twice.
Although they're usually like mirror images of each other, from what I've seen.
Oh, never mind.
It's just the same path twice.
That's
for whatever reason.
Very unfortunate, Ash.
Oh, we're in the goo. How do we go down in the goo? Do we have to jump in?
No, okay, Elena, think to yourself, this goo makes you go up, so what could you do here?
But there's an arrow pointing down.
Oh yeah, there is. Okay, but think. So, what's a good way of going down in the goo? How did you do it before? So, okay, Elena.
Oh.
When you're stood on the goo, you don't sink, but when you jump into it, you do sink. What's the difference between jumping and standing on it?
I missed.
Oh, you're figuring it out. You're figuring it out. You're figuring it out. You got it! You got it!
But I didn't hit the thing.
But you have the concept, Elena. I'm proud of you. I'm sorry, Ash.
Okay, I hit the. What was the point of this? I hit it, and nothing happened. Oh, this opened over here. I see.
Why aren't the switches in Syringe's Conjurers? I need to put switches in Syringe's Conjurers. Oh, you know, remind me to put switches in Syringe's Conjurers.
Oh, the word I was about to say, I cannot say. I was going to say something that rhymes.
With Conjurers?
No.
With switches?
Yeah.
Ditches.
No.
Bitches.
Yes.
Stitches.
No. You already guessed it, Bis. You can stop now.
Guessing is more fun than having guessed it.
You guessed it in 2 tries.
But guessing is more fun than having guessed it.
But
Liches, Arrow says.
Well, you've had your fun then, because you already guessed it now.
No, but no, I want more fun. I want fun forever. Okay, Elena, I've made myself sad now because the premise of I want something to last forever is kind of upsettingly poignant at the minute, I guess.
Oh no!
Yeah, that's alright. I mean, okay, okay, so I joke about one thing. Okay, I understand. Okay, clarification. I understand that things shouldn't last forever.
Oh boy, this song is really high-pitched and screeching in my ears.
I will stop this joke.
Nickels? This song is pain to my ears.
This song really is high-pitched. We can stop playing this, honey, if you want.
It looks very sharp.
Chad says nickels.
This song looks like needles.
Let me listen, let me listen, let me listen.
Not at the moment it doesn't, but it did. I mean, it's still very needle-like.
Ash says, yes, this is butt nightcore. It's the cousins of butt rock. I like this song.
It looks very...
I'm like...
It looks like sandpaper as well. It looks like needles and sandpaper. That's my description of what I see. Like this part right now with... I don't know what I described this... I don't know what this instrument is, but it looks like little squares of sandpaper. Needle sandpaper zone.
Oh my god. Elena, you know it's very easy to make SR... Well, okay. Clarification. It's easy compared to some other games, I think.
This is
to
fire
make
water.
SRB...
It's not lava, it's fire water.
What if we made Needles Sandpaper Zone as a tribute to your stream? That makes
Dude,
you
what
feel.
this song makes me see.
Yeah, we'd use different music though, obviously, because we don't want to steal this music. We wouldn't steal it.
We would make our own needle and sandpaper music.
Oh my god, imagine if somebody made needle and sandpaper music played on actual needles and sandpaper. That'd be like the backing thing on the sandpaper.
What if you did the Thomas the Tank Engine theme song, but on needles and sandpaper? What would the needle? You can't hear a needle. What would the needle even do?
It'd be the clink of the hands. Give a.
Sonic and needles? No, I mean you'd replace. I mean Sonic was almost Mr. Needlemouse, so Sonic is the needles. So it'd be needles and nails.
Ash just got an error saying system UI not responding on his Android. Ooh, that's concerning.
The Neopets app apparently has caused that to happen.
What? I feel bad for Neopets fans. I say as a Sonic fan. Okay, then again, I say I'm a Sonic fan. It's like at this point, it's like I'm interested in whatever the next official game is. I have absolutely no investment in it, though. You know, like they could just announce the next game is Forces 2, and I'd be like, oh, okay.
So what the song looks like is it kind of looks like a little piece of paper. It looks like a piece of sandpaper, and the sandpaper is being like folded and unfolded really quickly. Is kind of what this looks like to me. It's not really a piece of sandpaper, but kind of looks like one.
Elena, there's like shadows on the ground to help you know where the hole is.
Ash says this is the open beta. They had a closed beta for 2 months. People tested this. Oh, hi, Bunny! My bunny's here. Hi, Bunny.
Hello.
I'm giving him pets.
Oh, what, Elena? When you're done, can you give me pets?
Yes. Hi, Bunny. Bunny just isn't in the stream. Bunnies don't make any noises, so I can't prove that he's here by like having him come on the microphone. Because he won't say anything.
Hey, Elena, I'm gonna be honest.
I swear he doesn't. I swear he doesn't say anything when I want him to.
I'm gonna be honest, Elena. I'm kind of tired. Feel free to just end the stream whenever at this point. I'm like.
I want to try and finish this level.
Oh, well, good luck.
I think I can do it. Well, I finished the other ones.
I mean, you did, but they get sequentially harder because it's the video game. The robots were coming to fucking kill you. Oh, oh, yeah, we're on the Starship pack.
Starship.
I like this pack. It's pretty good.
Starship.
I think it's maybe not my sort of thing much, but I still like the pack. I
Bunny.
think.
No, there's no hay in your wheel at the moment.
Oh, if you go to bed soon, Shan, I hope you have a lovely sleep. It makes
Well, we're
sense.
probably
It's
ending.
like-
We're ending the stream soonish, so that works out. The music is from an abandoned fan game from years ago.
What? It is? Wait.
So that's where it's
Okay.
from.
There's about 10 times more abandoned fan games than actual fan games. Which one was this?
Yeah.
Do you remember the name? Oh my god. Yesterday, I managed to find a YouTube account that was for, like, a Sonic Adventure fan remaster.
Well, it was a couple
which
days ago,
eventually
because you were telling me about it when you found it.
Yeah. Which eventually became...
That's the song.
Scaring me. What was I saying? Yeah, basically it was like the fan remaster then became a fan remake. Looking at their progress on the Discord server, it's like they spent years making an engine for it in Unreal. There's this Sonic Adventure remake they were doing.
And then it was buggy, so they've abandoned it. Right?
And they fucking abandoned it! It's like, okay, this is
Like,
like my
this
thing.
engine is
It's like-
buggy, so we're not gonna use it anymore. We're gonna make a new one.
Do you wanna know why I think SRB2 got so big? Because
Why?
it started off basically next to nothing, and that's the way you make something, is that you just start, and once you've started, it helps. If you spend all your time just making foundations and then going, we need better foundations, you never get anywhere. Also, Arrow something. Also, Sonic. 1 second. Sonic Retro Nexus? Sonic XG Retro. Wait, it was a merger of Sonic XG, Retro Sonic, and Sonic
made
Nexus?
progress.
What the fuck? I knew what Sonic. I had no idea about.
Hey, look, I made progress.
I had no idea about this. And I've seen stuff like Sonic XG, and I think I've seen Sonic Nexus. I didn't know there was like a thing.
I see what we gotta do here. We did arrow clip.
Let's see what was clipped. Was that was clipped? You doing that?
Whoa.
Oh my god! So I was pretending to do the Thomas theme in nails. Yeah, Sonic fans are wild. I think my favorite thing about Sonic fan games is just the fact that so many words.
And we fall down a
hell
hole.
Yeah, good job. But I think one of my favorite things about Sonic fan games is just the amount of words that have been put after Sonic. I mean, other than just the games themselves. The
It's a
games are great.
resource gathering and building app. Oh, like half of well, not even half, like the majority of just mobile games nowadays.
But yeah, it's like, I remember I was telling I think, like, no offense to Sonic Branches, right? But I love that there's just a game called Sonic Branches, because every word has been put behind Sonic.
You just, to make a new Sonic fan game, you just have to open up the dictionary and just flip between pages with your eyes closed and then stick your finger on the page and then there's your word.
Sonic Henceforth.
That's a real one, right?
That's real.
I remember that one.
And no
There's like
dunking
holes
for
in
the
the sky.
record. No dunking, because I love fan games. At this point, like, they're fucking great.
Look at the continuity with the holes in the sky up there, because we fell through one of those.
Oh god, this is what I love about SRB2's like levels.
Sonic
like,
defenestration.
Is that like SRB2 has like a level making system, right? Which like because it's in the Doom engine, which makes it very easy to like prototype like terrain compared to like I guess other games that have model levels and stuff. But also very easy to like just design things that express something and create actual environments of meaning. I don't know if some of that's just like I don't know, it feels at least like the tools are good for that stuff.
Hey, random aside, but do you like how the Steam controller, its handles are just the reverse of most game controllers' handles? Like this is a convex, or this is a concave controller when most controllers are convex.
Uh-huh.
The Steam controller?
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Wait,
the handles for it bend up instead of down.
Oh, that's weird and cool. I'm gonna be honest. I think that
I just
games
have it in front of
general-
me, so I was just thinking about it.
I think games in general would be like way better if there was like some some accessible tool like Zone Builder, but for creating 3D models. Because like, oh my god, even if you just look at like Sonic
stretching.
Even if you look at Sonic fan games that like have models for like levels and stuff, it's wild because like the entire 3D Sonic fan game community, right, makes a load of player movement engines and stuff. And then they just keep recycling the same like reused Sonic Adventure level meshes and that one level that was in like the hedge physics demo, like altitude limit, they just keep putting in everything. A new fucking Sonic fan game comes out and it has fucking altitude limit from hedge physics. And it's like, it's wild because like
it has new boot goofing.
Elena, no.
Like to wear some booties.
No.
And Negative Sonic would wear some booties today.
And my point is it would be really cool if somebody at some point, which would definitely not be me because I'm not technically minded, I can barely program, made a tool that just created 3D meshes in a similar way to like a Doom engine sort of thing. The
Doom
similar
and Patrick
kind of, like,
voice. What do you and say? I'm ambivalent towards both good and evil.
That's a Game Grumps quote. How dare you, Ash? I'm joking. You're chill. I watched
SpongeBob. I'm ambivalent.
No. No. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, it makes sense that like just building stuff out of grids and lines would turn into
I'm chaotic neutral.
Because that's Elena.
What?
Elena.
I'm just reading the chat.
Elena. No! Arrow, that's one too far. Don't you, Elena, if you read that, I swear to God.
SpongeBob. No, I'll stop.
Okay, thank you. I love
For you, Biz.
Oh, thank you. It means a lot that you're willing to show remorse when I'm suffering.
Yeah, you're welcome, Mellow Jacket. Thanks for joining. Thanks, everybody. That was a weird way to enunciate that word. Thanks, everybody. SpongeBob, don't eat my...
No. No. Okay, everybody.
SpongeBob, how many times do I have to tell you?
No! No, the wash! No! 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 We're making Patrick too evil. Mr. Krabs, Patrick is not a capitalist. Patrick is not a capitalist. Okay, anyway, I'm
thanks,
gonna
everybody. We gotta go before this continues.
Have a lovely night. See you later. Goodbye. Love you all. Thank you.
I will be back on Thursday. No, I'll be back on Thursday, and it'll be Bug Fables again. I gotta figure out another game to start streaming at some point. Well, I guess sometime soon is gonna be Paper Mario. I'll stream that, or the new Paper Mario, I mean. So whenever that happens, I'll stream that. I gotta pre-order it soon to make sure I have it. And then Friday will be SpongeBob again, and then Sunday will be Biss again with Wonderful 101 and probably some more Sonic stuff again, because this was a good stream today. Yeah, thanks. I'll see you in the coming week. And I gotta figure out when to stream with Ash at some point. Yeah, we gotta do Clubhouse games at some point. We'll figure that out. Bye-bye, everybody.